Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through to this one, but I will try my best. Been debating whether or not to actually make this video for various reasons, but I decided that I will make this video as a tribute to a very dear friend that we have unfortunately lost, and it's a huge loss to both the horror community and to the world itself, and to everyone that got a chance to meet our dear friend Wes Morin, aka the Ice Lord. And I for someone that surrounds himself with skeletons and Ouija boards and celebrates Halloween and the Day of the Dead and all this spooky stuff, watches horror movies and watches people get disemboweled on the movies. Your old pal Professor Macabro does not deal with death well, especially the death of someone that he knew. And one of the things about Professor Macabro, and this is a fault of Professor Macabro, is that I consider myself a good friend. I try to support my friends, but me, myself, I tend to, up to a point, push people away. I let them in up to a point, because it's a safety mechanism that, unfortunately, life taught me that if you don't let people all the way in, they won't hurt you as much when they leave. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Doesn't make sense to me most of the time. But there are some people that broke through that wall that Professor Macabro established for himself throughout his life. And some people that have gone through have gone away, and the friendship has ended poorly sometimes. But most of the times, the people that have gotten through have been good friends, and I have a good number of friends. So when I consider someone my friend, my true blue friend, I appreciate that person even more, because I know that they have my trust. I know that they can trust me, and I can trust them. And the Ice Lord was one of those people. And I came across him like I have come across a lot of people in the community through other people like Hobbs and Echo and Mr. Bones and the people at Psychobabble. He used to be part of Psychobabble, and I liked seeing his unboxing videos. He would pick up his boutique label collection updates, and he did a bunch of the horror packs, and I liked his style. He was very cool, and unfortunately, one of the things that me and Wes shared is that we don't think that we're good enough in the stuff that we do. Again, issues that Professor Macabro has, and that I related to with Wes. We would always probably talk and motivate ourselves to accept that we were good at what we were doing. And that's one of the things I really appreciate about Wes, that he could relate to what it was like to, that no matter how much people say that you were doing really good and your stuff is great, you wouldn't really buy it, because that's the issues that people like myself, like Wes, like other people that I know would carry with us. It's just a mental thing that if someone doesn't know about that, can't relate, and Wes, we related on that, and he was a real kind person. He was always willing to help out, He never put himself above anyone else. He was always happy to entertain. Even during the Ninth Circle streams, when he was really tired and he really wanted to go to sleep, he pushed through because he wanted to entertain people. If he saw one or two people watching the stream, he would want to keep going because he didn't want to let anyone down. And that's something that I really commended about him, but also told him that he should really take care of himself and not push himself more than he had to. And, he never put himself above anyone else. And, we would talk on the Instagrams, and I always appreciated that he took a time to talk to me. And I hope that he felt the same way. And unbelievable that he's gone now, and he was still young. I know most of us aren't spring chickens, but he still had a lot to offer, and he tried to work on himself, and I don't know the details. We don't know the details on what happened, and it's just the loss of a dear friend, and I apologize. I apologize for. Usually, I also strive to make my channel more happy and entertaining, but Wes was one of a kind. Everyone whose life he touched were better because of it. I just don't. It's hard to process when someone that you talked with, you interacted with, you messaged no more than a couple of days ago, suddenly it's just, that's no longer there. And my heart and my thoughts go out to his family, who are obviously suffering the worst, because it's never easy to lose a family member, someone that you grew up with and you saw as a father figure for so long. So my thoughts and prayers go to his children. Even if they're grown up, it's never easy to lose a family member, and we're all human. We all have our issues. We all have our faults. We all have our traumas. We all have our crosses that we carry, and but Wes tried to be better. It's no one's right to say if he succeeded or if he failed. He tried, and at the end of the day, I feel that that's what matters, and that's the show of his character. That he tried, he strived to be better. He strived to. Sometimes he would, like all of us. There's not a single person out there that hasn't had hit a bump on the road and failed, but he got back up and he tried, and it's been a few days since the news came out, and it's hard to process that the mighty Ice Lord is no longer with us, and I'll never hear his awesome "I am the Ice Lord" again. But here in the grand old country of Mexico, we have a belief that as long as when a person touches someone or many others in a good way, in a positive way, and people keep his memory alive in their minds and in their hearts, that person is never truly gone. And I am not a religious person. I don't prescribe to any religion, but I do believe that there has to be something above this shithole that we live in and day out, and some kind of reward for people that tried to be good. And Wes was good. So I truly do hope that wherever you are, Wes, you are at peace, you are happy, and that that you know that you touched people in a positive way, in a good way. You inspired people, you made people laugh, and you made a lot of people care about you. So wherever you are, Wes, I hope that you know that. And I hope that you know that you were appreciated and that you were loved. That's all I have to say. That I hope Wes is, wherever he is he's well, and that he's at peace, and that he's happy, because that's all that he deserved. That's what the Ice Lord deserved, and I only ask you that you also keep his family and friends in your hearts, especially his family and his kids. Keep them in your hearts and send them your prayers, and appreciate the people that you have at your side, the people that you care for, the people that you love. Appreciate them, care for them, because you never know when they might not be there anymore. And they're let them know that they are loved. Because even if you're having the shittiest day, and the bad thoughts rear into your brain, hearing that someone cares about you, hearing that someone loves you, goes a long way. So keep that in mind, and love and appreciate the people that love you and that you love back. Because you never know when you're going to have a chance to say that to that person again. So I just hope Wes knew that. I hope that he knew that, and if he didn't, I hope that he, wherever he is again, knows it. And he will be missed by everyone. And that's just what I can talk about right now. I need to calm that myself down. And just wanted to talk about the Ice Lord and how much he meant to your old pal, Professor Macabro. If you want to share a story or a memory that you had of Wes, please do so in the comments down below, and take care of yourselves. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro, wishing you all the best in the world, and a good evening.